Hey guys, King of Charmanders here. Alright, so today I have the league. Either you hate this one or the next one, but this is the one you have to battle in because, people don't, Master, like, they only put limits for Master League. You can't play Great League and Ult. Anyways, here is Open Ultra League. So I'm going to do an Open Ultra analysis and an Ultra Premier analysis. First, I'm going to start out with Open Ultra, and I'm just going to go over really quick about, like, the top teams, what they work on still, and just what the rankings look like and any changes you should take a look at. So, Ultra League, as you all know, is under 2,500. It is some of your guys' best league, and some of you used to, well, some of you like it, well, some of you like Great League a hell of a lot more than Ultra League, to be honest. But anyways, that's what it is. We have the minus 25, and this is the Open Ultra League analysis. Alright, so this analysis isn't going to be too long. I'm going to give you the rundown of probably what you might look for, what you might not look for. And there's probably about 3 things you should probably look out for. The first one, of course, is Talonflame XL. This newly released Flaming Bird of Doom actually can beat the entire big meta of Open Ultra League. It could beat Gear Ultra in the one shield. It can convincingly beat Cresselia, as long as Cresselia isn't rocking Future Sight. And Swampert can get burped to death, as long as you can burp it. If there's no shield, you can actually destroy Swampert in the zeros. Also beats things like Togekiss, and it burns down double things that are double weak to fire, like Excavalier and Scizor. Of course, it's still weak to Melmetal just because of Rock Slide and things and water typings. Basically, anything that could dump a bunch of rocks on it, it'll go down. But Talonflame XL is the most powerful lead, as well as incredibly powerful closer. You can probably expect to see it in a lot of teams. At level 50, it's a lot more powerful than Ho at Ultra League, and it's just such a beast. And you're gonna see probably a lot of them, which is why you'll see later why I'm a little scared of it. Anyways, the second thing you should look out for is Galarian Stunfisk. So G-Fizz XL, yeah, you don't think about it, but now that there's more time out there, players that are really willing to shell out that cash or that bread to hatch those eggs so that they could get Stunfisk XL candy, here you go. Now, you might think you don't want to look out for, but the thing is, Pancake is still very powerful. And the reason being is because Galarian Stunfisk still is able to convincingly beat the unholy hell out of things like Melmetal and Charizard, Alolan Muck. It's very strong, just because of the steel typing. And the ground and steel is a very, very good typing. So it's still going to do a lot of damage, and now that there's been a lot more time, now more trainers are able to get Stunfisk XL candy. So keep out for the Pancake. Other things to look out for, you probably won't see this that much unless some crazy dudes, well, actually I've seen some crazy dudes out there with is other XLs. So basically Open Ultra League has turned into an XL fest because things like Politoed XL and Mandibuzz XL are so powerful. You can still expect to see Umbreon XL. Umbreon XL is probably the most cheapest one just because Eevee's been out for so long, but compared to Talonflame XL, it's not nearly as oppressive. Now, when you see the lead patterns, you're probably going to see a lot of Talonflames in the lead as far as XL goes. The reason being is because, not only is it the most powerful lead, but it's also able to do a ton of damage. Even if you do have a Melmetal, you can forcibly break 2 shields from Melmetal and then swap out. Or you can burp through shields. There's a lot of plays you can make with Talonflame. You can sack it, you can deal heavy damage, or you could just take plain, or you could just take out whatever's in front of you as long as you beat it. For example, Talonflame into an Excavalier. Your opponent's likely going to switch out right away. And that's what makes Talonflame so powerful. Also, if you do see it and you lose the matchup with it, you're probably going to be prompted to switch immediately because you don't want Talonflame to bank energy. That's what makes Talonflame so dangerous in Open Ultra League. More so than Ultra Premier. In your closing patterns, probably not much will change at all. The only thing I mentioned is G-Fisk and possibly Talonflame. Talonflame still does well in the back. Barely gets beat out by Ho-Oh, but still Talonflame is still a lot more powerful than Ho-Oh, so I don't really... Or you could do some crazy strat like Double Fire, which I really don't recommend because Swampert still does very well against you. Swampert can still beat Talonflame XL, and Swampert can still beat Ho-Oh. So, with the amount of Swamperts running around, it's going to be very interesting how Swamperts and Talonflames, how the meta balances out between the fire and the waters. Because Swampert's already been a popular pick. However, if you do Talonflame, double counters to Swampert, or if you do Swampert in the lead, double counters to Talonflame, I have no idea. It's going to be very interesting how it shapes out. Switch is going to be generally the same. You're probably going to see a ton of Giratina alters, and of course the Mighty Duck, the Space Duck of Death, the Jetsons hovering, grass knotting, moon blasting thing of doom that was actually the bane of your existence in Season 2. If you played Season 2 Go Battle League, you hate Cresselia. If you've been debuffed a bajillion times, like this guy right here, because I hate Cresselia. But yeah. But anyways, the reason, if a Cresselia stays into your Talonflame, if you happen to be using Talonflame, just be aware that it can operate and it can have Future Sight. So if this thing has Future Sight, you might want to be careful because it's going to hurt a lot. Even then, it takes a while to get to Future Sight, so you'll still be able to land a Berber too, I think, before they even get to theirs, or like, it just really depends how that matchup plays out. But that's your switches. So, again, biggest review or biggest summary, Talonflame, Talonflame, Talonflame. The Fire archetype is going to be a lot more popular in Open Ultra League, so just be prepared for that. Those of us that like Obama still a lot, we'll probably have to revise our plans, like me, and I'll go over that shortly. But yeah, so it's going to be very interesting how Open Ultra League plays out. But Talonflame is very powerful. You can expect to see that. Again, it's going to, like, Fire has been making its way into Open Ultra League as of lately, and now you're probably going to see it a lot more commonly. Just because freaking Talonflame. I have one. I want to use it. I'm going to use it. But I have to find out how to use it. Yeah. Anyways, your top performers for Open Ultra League should still do well. These teams, the top teams here might update, or they're likely going to update. However, the top teams here actually do very well against the Talonflame meta, with the exception of those of us that love using Obama Snow Lead. Okay, so here's the thing. This is the team I created, the Obama Snow Cresselia Cavalier Corps. This team is very weak to fire. Guess what's gonna be a lot more popular? Fire. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. Anyways. The Giratina, the number 1 through 3 should still work very well, though. You have double counters against Talonflame, and Lapras is still a great safe switch, and of course Registeel is going Registeel. So, Gira O and Gira A do very well against Talonflame, so that team could still work very well. Anyways, that's it, you guys. Like I said, the first number 1 and 3 still do very well against the Talonflame meta, and also, I can expect this to shift once PvPoke does update these rankings, because these are the January 30th rankings, so they haven't been updated since the last Ultra League. So once they update, I'll go ahead and make a team analysis video for those top teams for Open and for Ultra Premier. Next up's analysis is Ultra Premier. If you guys haven't done so yet, please like and subscribe. I will be doing more analysis in the future, and I hope you are looking forward to Ultra League. I know some of you are, because Great League is your jam, like me. Well, actually, Ultra League's my jam, because I made Legend in Ultra League, but, like, you know, it's like, this is, after you go through Ultra League, these 2 weeks after, you can skip this. The next 2 weeks we'll have a bunch of Great League stuff, so if you don't like Ultra League, you can skip Ultra League. Or if you don't have the Pokemon for Ultra League, you can skip Ultra League, so don't worry about it. Anyways, again, please like and subscribe. Good luck in Go Battle League sets, and I will see you guys on the next video.